All right, here is our daily coronavirus update. The World Health Organization has declared the virus a global pandemic. And it is. It's easily contagious and it's going around. So everybody should know about it. And every step that can be taken should be taken to lessen the impact of this disease. Now, here in the USA, I think the federal government and the states are doing a pretty good job. Remember, one of the president's mandates is not to cause panic. Okay? So I read an article in a hate Trump media place, and it said, well, they're classifying all the discussions in the White House about the coronavirus. Yeah, they are. Because in those discussions, things are put forth and discussed and put aside. And things are said that may cause uncomfort, discomfort to people. Why would you want that out if it's just a discussion point? It's not going to happen. Of course you would classify it because it can be taken out of context and cause panic. You know, I mean, this isn't PhD stuff, but if President Trump does it, the hate Trump people will hate it. That's the way it is, and you know it. All right, so there is an emergency meeting today at the White House. I don't know what the emergency is. We'll find out. Then Joe Biden will deliver an address on the coronavirus tomorrow. We will cover for sure. Then the Biden-Sanders debate on Sunday night in Arizona will have no audience. All right, it's just going to be those two guys and the moderators. And as you know, the moderators don't do anything. And this is going to be big on Sunday because it's Bernie Sanders' last chance. And I'll get to that in a moment. Let me get through the virus first. All right, the Pope, and this is very interesting, has urges priests to visit people with the virus. Now, this is what the Pope always does. Italy has been locked down. You can still go to church in Italy, but a lot of the service has been cut back. Restaurants only open 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And only restaurants can operate if they can keep a meter between the customers. So Italy is the most dramatic outside of Asia country impacted. So the Pope says, look, if you're a priest, you got to go and aid the sick. This is what we do. And he's right, morally. Morally, he's right. But you can't do it because it's unrealistic. So if the priest goes in and they administer to somebody with the coronavirus, they come out with the coronavirus. And then they administer to other people and they spread the coronavirus. You see what I'm talking about? Pope Francis, who I think is a good man, I've told you that. I know many of you are not Catholic and don't care, but this is a big issue because Pope Francis oversees billions of Catholics all over the world. He, morally and theologically, he's correct. But realistically, he's not living in the same world that we're living in. And the border is the best example of that. Oh, you got to be compassionate. You got to know, build bridges, not walls. Remember his quote there? You can't let everybody in here, Pope Francis. We're being overwhelmed. So yes, it's compassion to take the people from Honduras and El Salvador who don't have anything and give them a shot. Sure. But you can't in a mass situation. So whenever I say the Pope, I know what he's talking about. But this coronavirus thing, you can't send your priests out there to administer to corona victims because you're not going to have any priests. 3 TSA agents in San Jose contracted the virus. That's going to cause a lot of panic at the airport. Senate Democrats want a national emergency again. I don't know if this is necessary at this point. President Trump's job is to tamp down panic. Stock market is crazy. You all know about that. Don't do anything. If you have stops on your stocks and they get sold, okay. But don't, if you're going to try to play this craziness, you're going to lose. It'll come back. Market will come back. I don't know when. Just sit on it. Washington State is banning events with more than 250 people each. That means the concerts are gone. All of that's gone. Washington State. Okay. So you're up to date. I'm going to do a a radio commentary tomorrow morning on self-preservation. And then I'll probably do it tomorrow on the No Spin News as well. But just keep calm. Everybody calm, all right? Calm, calm, calm.